Look at this hood. I love it. Snow bunny vibes. Alright, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I created this really dramatic red glittery look with some smoked out liner, and it's my favorite. Like, I love smoked out liner. I just paired it up with like a nudish brown lip. But if you want to do it with like a nude gloss, you can do that too. But this is what I want to do it with. And if you guys want to just go ahead and see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to get notified every time I do upload videos. And thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, and just go ahead and keep on watching to see how I created this look. Alright, so to get this look started, I already did my eyebrows, and then here I'm just priming my lids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I decided to give this another try because I know a lot of people love it. And then I'm also using this just because it is going to cancel out any discoloration on my lids or any veins. And I'm putting this in the middle of the eyebrows just to make sure that my eyebrows don't look so harsh and so carved out. And then here I'm taking my Morphe E23 and my La Femme banana powder, which is going to set that paint pot for us, and also going to make sure that we don't have any patches of eyeshadow. And then I'm taking Transition Hashtag and Bestie on a Morphe M441, and these shadows are from the Shop by Voss Holy Grail palette. I think it's like a perfect warm tone palette. If you love warm tones, this is a palette for you. Like, you need to go get it. It's so bomb. But anyways, so I'm pretty much just putting this in the crease to put down our base color for this look, and I'm just building this up to the intensity that I'd like, and I'm just going back and forth in circular motions with my brush and just really making sure that it's blown out and diffused, just because it is going to help us when we do layer on darker colors later to make sure that everything is blended nicely. And then for the outer V, I'm taking my Morphe M503 and the NYX Cosmetics Hot Orange eyeshadow. And with this shadow, you really do have to build it up. So I'm just going in windshield wiper motions and just packing on this color just because I felt like it would make the burgundy that we're putting on later pop. And really just give us a really warm transition for the darker colors later. And then with the same brush, my Morphe M503, I'm taking Wine and Dine from the Holy Grail palette. It's kind of a red, burgundy, really pigmented color. That's why I like it so much. And with this, I'm putting that on the lid and also in the lower crease. And I'm really just packing this on. And with my Morphe M518, I'm going to use that to blend out the shade. It has no product on it. It's a clean brush. So it's really going to help diffuse the color. And then I'm really just packing the shade on just because I do want it to be really intense. And then as I go up further with the shadow, I'm also taking the blending brush, which is the Morphe M441. And I'm really diffusing that by my brow bone, just because I do like to take my shadows really high. You don't need to take it this high, but this is what I prefer, so that's why I'm just really diffusing it closer to the brow bone. And then I'm taking a Teddy Bear and Brownie Points from the Holy Grail palette, and I'm taking them on a Morphe M151. And I'm really taking this in the outer corner, and I'm also going to take it on my lash line, just because we are going to start mapping out the liner that we're going to go ahead and smoke out later with the black. But here I'm really just diffusing it. I'm not taking too much at first. I'm really just building it up, just because that is how you are going to get a really diffused look. And I'm just really focusing the shadow on the outer part of the eye, where the liner is going to go later. And then to further blend out those darker browns, I'm taking the Morphe M503 to further blend them out, just to make sure that everything is blended nicely. And then for my favorite part, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in Noir and the Morphe M151, and I'm just going to really go ahead and map out the wing liner that we're going to go ahead and do. You just have to be really patient when you're smoking out liner like this. Just remember that it is a lot easier to add on a color rather than actually having to take some off, because you can't take some shadow off. You can just blend it out, but just go in with a little bit of black shadow, then go in with more, blend it out, and just keep repeating the process until you like the intensity of the color. And then if you notice that when I go in closer to the inner corner, I am not using much product from the shadow. I'm just using whatever is left over in the brush after having smudged it onto the outer corner. Just because I don't want it to be a really harsh line in the inner corner, I really just want to get whatever I have left on the brush in that inner corner, just so we do have a kind of outline of the liner that we're creating. And then for the part where we're going to be extra, I'm taking it's just a random shader brush, and then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Cosmetics glitter glue and just place that where I want the glitter to go. And this is kind of my form of how I'm going to cut the crease halfway. I just place the glitter exactly where I want it to go, in between my crease shade and my liner. And then for the glitter, I thought this glitter was going to come off more red, but it's actually more of a bronze shade, but it worked out for this look. So I'm just taking the same brush that we used to apply the glitter glue, and I'm taking the NYX Cosmetics glitter in 04, and I'm just placing that exactly where I want to go on top of the glue, and I'm just going back and forth, kind of messing with it to see exactly where I want it to go, how far I want it to go out to my liner, and just pretty much just working with it. But this glitter is so pretty. I just wish that it did pull a little bit more red rather than more of an orange bronze. And then to further darken up that liner and make it more dramatic, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in Noir and the Morphe M151. And I'm really just packing this on slowly but surely. I'm not going too crazy with it. I'm just dipping into the black shadow, and then I go in with it, and then I blend it out. I'm really just building up this color to intensity that I would like. And to pack on more black into the inner corner, I'm taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics small angled brush with that same black shadow. And then with this brush, it's really just helping me taper from the inner corner to the outer corner, just because as I go out to the outer corner, I like to make it more thick, just because it is how you are going to get a more of a cat eye look, and your eyes are going to look more sultry, and for Valentine's Day, I think it's perfect. So just make sure to go ahead and keep looking straight on in the mirror to see how thick or thin you would like to go with your liner. And then my nail stabbed into the paint pot, as always. If you guys have long nails, you guys understand me on this struggle, but I don't use it that much, so I wasn't really that disappointed. And then I'm going back in with that Morphe M151, and I'm really just adding more shadow on. Again, this look is really something that you have to build up to the intensity that you like. You can't just go in with it right away. So do take time when you are doing this look to make sure that you do get that smoked out wing liner that you would like to achieve. Just be patient. I promise it'll work out. And if you guys don't feel comfortable going in with it just by freehanding the liner, you can use tape with it, but I just feel that when you use tape, it leaves a really harsh line, and I wasn't really looking for that line for this look, so I just kind of freehanded it. But if you guys want to see just smoked out liner by itself, I can go ahead and do that for you guys. Just go ahead and leave it in the comments. And then I'm going to take my favorite lashes, Koko lashes in the style Amore. And I choose these lashes just because they are wispy, and I still want you to see the glitter in the liner. So that's why I wanted to do more of a wispy lash instead of more of a full and really dramatic lash. And then I'm taking my favorite mascara of all, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. And I just went ahead and curled my eyelashes before this, but I'm going to go ahead and apply generously this mascara just because it will help the lashes blend together. And here I'm just placing my eyelashes on with the Revlon Precision Lash Glue. And then if you do use tape with this look, at this point you would take it off, but I'm just using a wipe just because I feel like it gives me more of the shape that I desire. And I'm really just looking straight into the mirror whenever I do wipe some off, just because I want to see how dramatic I want the winged liner to be. And then I just keep adjusting to it, and then I go back with the small angled brush, black shadow, just to really map out that wing. And then I go ahead and clean it up later. And then here's where I thought I wanted to have a little red under that shadow still, but I actually just wanted to clean it up completely where it was only the black. And then I'm just going back in with my Morphe M503, and I'm just really blending that out. And before I go with my highlight, I like to really melt everything together with my Bedascu Rose Water Spray, just so everything doesn't look too powdery or cakey. And then here I'm taking my Morphe M501 and my favorite highlighter of all time, the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood. I'm just packing this on and really admiring the glow. This is my way of getting that dewy skin, just because I do get oily sometimes, so I like to go matte in the T-zone, and I really just like to pack on highlighter just because that is the way I do get dewy skin. So that's why I drench myself in highlighter. If any of you are wondering, I love it so much. It just makes your skin look so youthful. And then I'm taking hashtag and bestie on a Mikasa E310 just to smudge out the lower lash line, just because we are going to darken it up later. And then I'm taking Wine and Dine Teddy Bear and Brownie Points on an Urban Decay brush that came with one of the palettes. And this is just going to help us darken up that lower lash line. And then I'm taking Anastasia Noir again and the e.l.f. small angled brush and really just pushing that black up against the lower lash line, and then blend it out with the Urban Decay brush to go ahead and give us a really smoky look. And then by smoking out the lower lash line, it just really makes your eyes look more sultry, so that's why I like to do it so much. If you don't like to smoke out your lower lash line, don't do it, but that's what I like to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm taking Cranberry Splash on the same Urban Decay brush, and it's really gonna bring warmth to the look and really make your eyes stand out. And then with my Morphe M421, I'm going to take Thanks a Latte and just put that in the inner corner. And here I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics True Brown K lip liner, and I'm just applying this to the eyes just because it is going to give us a warm look. And then apply the Colossal Big Shot to your lower lashes, and you are set. So this is the finished look. It's like my favorite Valentine's Day look so far. If you pair this up with like a red two-piece suit, like a red like tube top, and then like red tailored pants, high-waisted tailored pants. I thought it would look so cute with this look. I think red would be the perfect look to pair this up with just because it will make it stand out more. Or you can pair with nude, but whatever you want to do, just go ahead and whatever you'd like. The lip that I'm wearing is the Bella Cosmetics lip liner in Perfect Brown, and then Ofra Cosmetics Americano. Of course, I had to use my favorite liquid lipstick brand. And the Bella Cosmetics lip liners are available at the any box down if you guys want to go ahead and check them out. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave comments in the comment box. Go ahead and add me on all the social media platforms that'll be listed below. And then just go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to get notified every time that I do upload a video. Thank you guys for clicking the video. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video.